Hey everyone, it's Elliot here and it's time to talk about Blu-rays. In particular, I want to talk about a brand new label that was set up at the end of 2016 here in the UK called Indicator. And these guys are fantastic. The releases they put out are just impeccable, and I implore everyone to just go out and buy every Indicator release you can find on store shelves right now, because they are that good. It's so worth your money if you are a film collector or a film fan. So just go and do it. It's the right thing. I have been lucky enough to pick up 6 of these Indicator releases so far, and 3 more have just come out and another 3 are coming out in a few more weeks. So it's going to be expensive times, because I'm definitely picking up all of these, because the ones I've picked up so far have been just out of this world in terms of presentation, special features, packaging, just the whole lot is just so good. So I'm going to show you the 6 of them that I've picked up so far, and hopefully this will change your mind of them if you've been on the fence so far. Alright, I'm going to show you these 6 releases together first before I go into them separately in some more detail. So here they all are in all of their glory. They are just beautiful, aren't they? I know. I can feel it. I can feel the energy coming off you right now. And as you can see, they've got spine numbers here at the bottom, which is dangerous for any film collectors, because when we see spine numbers, we have to get all of them. We can't have gaps in the collection. I'm sure a lot of you will understand what I'm talking about. If you don't, then you probably just think I'm a massive weirdo, but most people do, so that's okay. Oh yeah, one more thing before I get into the separate releases is don't really try to look for a pattern or a theme in these releases, because they tend to be a bit all over the place, but that's not a bad thing. All I'm saying is they aren't all cult films, they aren't all horror films. There's a mixed bag here. But if you appreciate cinema as a whole, then really, you should be fine with this. And I am totally fine with it. And from this label already, I found films that I didn't know about. So it's good stuff. So number 1 on the Indicator label is Christine, the John Carpenter film about a demonic car that just goes around killing people. And yeah, it's as good as it sounds, which is really, really good. John Carpenter obviously knew what he was doing when he was making all of these films. He's made so many good films. Obviously, his big films are ones like The Thing and Big Trouble in Little China and Halloween. But it's his lesser known gems that I'm picking up lately, and I'm just loving them all. As you can see, the artwork is really good on these releases. I quite like the Indicator banner going across the top as well. Inside, you can make out there's 2 discs here. One of them is the Blu-ray, and I think the other is the DVD actually. Yeah, so this one has the Blu-ray and the DVD, and there's a great booklet and there's a reversible cover as well, so it's quite similar to the Arrow video releases in that respect. Number 2 on the Indicator label is Body Double, directed by Brian De Palma. And again, he is a director who people know for his very big films like Scarface and Carrie, but a lot of people don't particularly know his lesser known films like Body Double. Body Double is basically a cross between Vertigo and Rear Window. Great release. I love this. Okay, number 3 on the label is where things take a bit of a different turn. This one is Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, starring Sidney Poitier. I've not actually watched this one yet. This was one I picked up very recently. And oh yeah, I didn't mention that all of these are limited as well. So this one is limited to 3,000 copies. So if you want to get this, hop on it now, because they will sell out. Number 4 on the label is another Sidney Poitier release. It's To Sir With Love. I've not seen this as well because I bought it the same day as Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. This one also is packed with special features. I don't know if you can make out on the back here, but all of this text here is just special features. There's tons on here to dig into, so I can't wait to get to that. Number 5 on Indicator is 10 Rillington Place, and I loved watching this film. Recently there was a BBC drama about Rillington Place, which I've not watched. I think that was good timing in releasing this because it came out at the same time. Good job on that one. I delved into some of the special features on this as well, and it was just eye-opening about the filmmaking process And there's interviews with Richard Attenborough, who I really admire for his acting and his directing. This one actually has the original poster artwork on the other side, so I don't know if you can make that out, but that's really cool. It's like the newspaper cover of the story, so I really like that one as well. So great release, 10 Rillington Place. Number 6 on Indicator, and the last of these releases that I own so far, is Happy Birthday to Me. This is actually the one out of the releases so far that I'm least interested in. I'm guessing from the artwork someone gets killed with like a kebab skewer or something, so that sounds interesting. I always love interesting new kills in horror films. That's probably the sadistic part of me coming out. Look at all those good special features on there. Lots of good stuff. So yeah, looking forward to checking Happy Birthday to Me out. Okay, there's my Indicator collection so far, because like I said, I'm going to be picking up all of the releases for this label. It's going to be up there for me with Masters of Cinema and Arrow Video and Criterion Collection, so they're already up on the top shelf of my Blu-ray collection. If any of these Blu-ray releases have intrigued you, please do go out and buy these, because the more support they get, the more releases they can bring to the UK for the first time, and that is good for every film lover out there. On that note, it's time for me to go, but I hope you've enjoyed this video and having another glimpse into my film collecting habits here. I'll be back with more videos very soon, so make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you like these videos, so that you hear about them as soon as I upload them. I'll be back very soon, but until then, have a good time watching movies, everyone.